Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, if you can tell by me being super up close and personal, I'm going to be doing an updated eyebrow routine. It is one of my most requested videos ever. So I'm going to take you through everything that I do for my eyebrows. So these are the brows in all of their natural glory. My eyebrows have a little like bent down thing. If any of you remember the Disney movie Atlantis, I'm like the blonde villain. Her eyebrows like bend down like that. And that's the natural shape of my eyebrows. So I always try to fix that. So I got that little swoopy thing going on. I just try and brush them up. I let my eyebrows grow at their own will. I sometimes trim them, but that usually ends up in a very bad cut job. So I'd recommend maybe getting it professionally done, or you know, if you're good at doing it yourself, then that's all fine and dandy. I am not, so I try to just leave them alone. My eyebrows don't grow too much out of the area, but I do just pluck the spare hairs that grow around here. I've never had them threaded. I've never had them waxed. I do not trust another person with the life of my eyebrows, so I just haven't ever gone there. And I think that's about it. So let's get into filling them in. I use two products. The Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and whatever pencil I am loving at the moment. The one that I have been using lately is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have the shade Taupe, and I've never found a product that holds my eyebrows in place quite like the Anastasia one. Like I said before, I have to brush my hairs up, and this is the only one that has held them in place all day long that I have tried yet. So I like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil because it has a spoolie, not a comb. I love the Sephora brow pencils, but it has a comb, and this one is a cheaper alternative from the drugstore, and I have been using it ever since I bought it. I haven't even touched my Anastasia Brow Wiz since I purchased this one. So the first thing I do is take the spoolie and I brush all of my hairs down. And then I can see like where I want to map out and shape my brows. So right here, I just draw a straight line across. Like I don't go beyond where the hairs grow. I just draw a straight line across the top, and then I fill in that sparse area because that's the shape of the brow that I actually want to have. So then once I've filled in all of those sparse areas, I just take the spoolie and brush them back up. They get a little bit cray-cray at this point, but you know. Then I do the same thing along the bottom. As you can see right here, it's, you know, like I could get away with that, but it's not as even as I want it to be. So I just draw the line of where I want my brows to be shaped. And then I sometimes follow along the tail, just extending it a little bit more. I always just comb along as I go to see if I have everywhere filled that I want them to be filled. So then for the tip, I have very sparse area here, and I do like it to be a little bit more full. So I kind of start like on the bottom where my natural line would in theory go, and I just kind of connect the dots. So I just draw a little phantom ghost line along, and I connect it with the most bottom part of my hair. Like as far down as my hair goes, that's where I connect the line to. And then again, I just fill in all the sparse areas. I kind of just brush it up. No rhyme or reason here. I just fill it as I do. And then we have the general shape of the brow. So this looks a little bit crazy. It looks like I definitely just filled it in as I'm speaking here. Sorry, I just realized I want to fill that in a little bit more. So it looks fake, it looks crazy. So then I just take an eyeshadow brush. This one is the Milani blending brush, whatever blending brush I have on hand at that moment. And I just take it and I go up and down and fluff it across that area that I just drew. And then I fluff it through my entire eyebrow, and this will kind of just make it fade a little bit more. I know a lot of people, including myself, I used to do this as well, but they use a lighter powder, a lighter pencil, and then a darker one, but I find that just fluffing away that excess product does the same effect. So now it doesn't look like I've drawn in that area, it looks a lot more natural, and all I did was take 2 seconds to fluff an eyeshadow brush across the eyebrow. So that's all I do for that. And then I take my clear brow gel and I brush my hairs up. I like to brush my hair upwards. You can do it sideways, downwards, whatever way you want to do. This is the way I like to do my brows. And then once I've combed it through, that is everything that I do for the brow. And you can see that it still looks very natural. I love that natural feathered eyebrow look, but it's just a little bit more full, a little bit more shapely. And that's it. So I'll just go ahead and speed through the other brow. All filled in. So as you can see, they are cousins, not sisters, as Michelle Phan always says. Did she always say that? I think it was her that said that. Whoever said that, they said that. Anywho, I never tried to make my eyebrows match because it's just not going to happen. This one dips more even when I'm like speaking or posing. Like this one's just always bent a little bit more, and that's just the way I have to live with them. I hope that you got a few little tips and tricks from how I do my eyebrows. That is everything that I do to fill in these bad boys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!